mine, or today, or actually this week, I realized something too. A client of mine upset about the results that they're getting or not getting because they think that they can just do 2 times a week with me, and I give you homework to do for a reason. I give you, homework to do. You have to do it. You have to get at least a minimum 3 times a week to see change. So I had to break the news to them, about that. So unless you're gonna train with me 3 times a week, you're gonna have to do something on your own another day, something aggressive. Hey guys, feel free to subscribe and follow, and don't forget to share. Don't forget to share, please. All right, guys, enjoy the show. Okay, I mean, of course, this is Q&A, so definitely feel free to comment or leave any questions or what have you. Remember, next month it's only 2 live streams next month. I know summertime, people are gonna be away. People are gonna be having a lot more other stuff that they want to do. So I decided to let me just do it. That's not working anyway. But do it to do it twice a week so people can actually have time with their family. I mean, I know no one's gonna say, oh no, I can't be with my family. I have to watch Shane. But it's fine. So I definitely make sure this is working. Okay, this is working. Okay, so everything is working. All right, so like I said, any questions, feel free to ask. No question is stupid. Please believe that. Okay. So ask away, please. All right, guys. So a couple of things I want to talk actually, but I'll look for any questions. But normally I honestly don't do this, but I figure I'd take the opportunity. I think it's a really good deal. Oh, yeah, actually, first, I hope that everyone had a good Father's Day. This is what Logan made for me. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, it was a good Father's Day. I hope everyone had a good Father's Day, celebrating with their fathers or family members in general. But anyway, so there's something I have, some personal workout plans, pretty much personalized workout programs, to say. So long story short, I'll put some more information below if you guys are interested. It's only $150 for 3 months, so it kind of gets you through the summer and after, pretty much all the way to the September. If you're interested, the way I like to do mine, you fill out a questionnaire. Once you fill out the questionnaire, I know exactly, everything that is very detailed. It asks a lot of questions. But then from there, I can kind of put together something. Usually the first month is foundational, depending on where you are. The second month is more intermediate, and the last month is a little bit more advanced. But you go through the app that I have, you use that app and track all your workouts and so on and so forth. Some of you guys have used it already, but use the app in general, but there's more to it that I want to take advantage of, help people out. And of course, also have macros there so you can track your food and so on and so forth. But I kind of want to get into some other stuff too, because this is kind of I don't explain it. Like, I had hesitation to talk about this stuff, but it's really it keeps, like I said, it's Q&A. Ask any questions, and I definitely would answer them. Lately I've been getting a lot of women not confronting me, but coming to me and telling me certain situations that they faced in the past, where it involves assault, and it breaks my heart when I hear it. I'm raised by a single mom, and my sister as well. My older sister, pretty much when my mom was at work, she was the one that was pretty much taking care of me. So that's why most of my demographic, if not, I say 90% of my demographic, is females. I'm drawn more to females, meaning to help them more than the males. I mean, mostly males there. I know what I'm doing. I already got it. I'm okay. So more and more, I'm drawn more to females. But then there's a topic that I've heard before that come up once in a while or what have you. But then there's it's recently, more literally recently, I have to say the last week, I'll say about a week now, a little over a week, it's been coming towards me more and more, and I want to talk about it. I was hesitant to think because I'm a male. Why am I shouldn't be talking about this, but I feel like this live stream, this group, what is main goal is to educate and inform women about everything involving them. Even if it's me, a male, saying it, I think is very, very important. Okay. So I just want to make sure I get that across first before I start saying anything. Because it's like I said, being raised by a single mom and, by my sister, it's kind of alarming. Um, some of these numbers and these stories that I'm hearing, and I mean, sometimes you see it on the news, like what's her face, Cassie, yeah, with P Diddy, and I just have, either way, I just have to talk about it, and I really, I hope that everyone understands why I'm talking about it, so it's not gonna think Shane, whatever. But anyway, so like I said, any questions at all pertaining to fitness, pertaining to anything, please feel free to ask. But this is the kind of topic I kind of want to talk about today. Um, but of course, like I said, number one, this is Q&A. All right. But anyway, so I want to talk about some statistics first. Okay, 1 in 5 women will be raped at some point in their lives. And this is just from the United States. This is from the United States. These numbers, okay, from a global standpoint, is 35% women worldwide. Okay, and it's could be a non-partner or actual partner. Okay, so those kind of things is one is way too many, of course, but that's a high damn number. And from the United States, when it comes to domestic violence, it's just violence. Okay, one in 3 women experience some form of physical violence when it comes to intimate partners. Okay, from a global standpoint, it's 30%. So there's a book that my client is in. This topic is about PTSD. Approximately 94 women who have been raped or has PTSD because of it. And long story short is she wrote a book, and this client of mine wrote a book talking about her experience with this and PTSD. She's honestly, it's brave of her to write that book, and involved. I mean, I'm gonna tell you the book is. Oh damn! Oh, I forgot to bring it upstairs because my wife been reading it, and I'll put it in the chat as well. So if you guys get a chance, please read it. I mean, Amazon has it. Anywhere you get books from, you have it. They can have it. Okay. So she came here when she was young. I'm not ruining anything really, but she came here when she was young, not speaking English, and experienced certain things, rape when she was young. And then, for her to be able to be one of the first people to go to college in her family, and so on and so forth, and became a um, um, moved to the corporate setting and being a CEO of her company. I think it's CEO or COO. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank real quick. But she's, she became very successful. And it's a shame, of course, but I'm happy she's sharing her story to hopefully help other women out there to not be quiet, because she said something to me that she said that silence is the best weapon that these men have when it comes to women. It's the greatest weapon because I'll get into certain I was able to get a list of reasons why women normally don't do anything, normally don't say anything, shame and all that kind of stuff. We'll get into that in a minute, but it's a lot of stuff I kind of want to talk about. Make sure that there's no questions or anything like that. Like I said, the main thing is Q&A, but I just want to talk about this. So there's different types of abuse. The physical, of course, we know about that already: hitting, slapping, bruising, and everything. Emotional, psychological abuse. Your self-esteem, your well-being, your mental well-being, those kind of things that's affected by whatever the person might say, doing threats, manipulation, those kind of things. I like even like isolation from your family and friends. Okay, stuff like that, because of just so much intimidation or what have you. Of course, sexual abuse, non-consenting, of course, all those kind of things. Non-consenting, non-consenting, consensual, sorry, sexual acts or behavior, including examples such as rape, assault, or unwanted sexual activity, those kind of things. And this one is new to me. Financial abuse. Okay, you trying to let's say you're the male is controlling everything, your finances, everything. You can't know your set limit. You have restricted access to your bank accounts. You can't do anything. I'm the one, and um I remember one of the trainers did have a client like that, where it was very strict. I think it also had some physical stuff too, but um, yeah, physical abuse to it too, if I'm not mistaken. This was years ago, when I first started. I mean, shame on me for not saying anything, or it's just the way. At least this is the feedback that I got from the trainer that worked with her. So I didn't really know. I didn't see any bruising. I didn't see anything for myself, but um, that's what she was expressing to me. Okay. Anyway, so those are the different kinds when it comes to abuse. That certain thing, yeah, that could potentially happen. Now, if you see somebody, like they say with terrorism or whatever, or certain things, if you see something, say something. So these are signs that you can look for. Of course, the physical stuff you can probably see. When it comes to this, you can see it. Of course, if it's bruising, cuts, broken, oh God, broken bones. I hope that's horrible. But anyway, so withdrawal from friends, changes in certain behavior, personality, signs of depression, and anxiety. And speaking of anxiety, there's a movie that's out. It's a cartoon movie that just came out, and I think it's doing really, really well in theaters. Inside Out 2, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's a new character, if I'm not mistaken, called Anxiety. Because if you don't know the premise of the movie, it's like you have this child that's going through things, and then there's a control center that in your brain or whatever that lets you get angry, sad, happy. And this movie, they have anxiety. So that's I mean, that's really relevant now too, because a lot of people are facing that, are dealing with that nowadays. Yeah. So anyway, um, excessive fearfulness or low self-esteem, vigilance. So making sure that okay, whatever, looking out for whoever it may be, it might come back or something like that. Emotional, psychological signs: sudden changes in moods and behavior, feelings of worthlessness, excessive guilt or shame. Repeatedly apologizing, defending, or defend the abuser's behavior. And that's what's crazy. But that's what happens. And like I said, I'm gonna delve into the reasons why they might like not come forward or say something. So a couple of things though, I'm gonna probably repeat this later on. Not probably, I will. But certain ways to kind of get help or whatever, or if you know somebody or something like that. There's hotlines, there's shelters, there's counseling services. Of course, you definitely can go to, depending on what you're going through, definitely go to the therapy. Because if it's something that's current that's going on now, probably the person probably won't let you go to therapy or what have you. But there's a lot of stuff. I mean, there is. I remember somebody told me that if I had that there's somewhere in Hackensack where my studio is. There's like I think it's a shelter, but there's some place where they collect clothes. I think it's a hospital. I think, yeah, it's a hospital, a Hackensack Hospital. I think I'm not mistaken. They collect clothes, and the clothes that they use, or the clothes that they get, is clothes that they give to certain victims, either from rape or just domestic issues or whatever. So they give it to those people, in certain situations. Okay. So I mean, it's definitely encouraging to actually go get for help, and I mean, go for help if you've been through something in the past, even as a child. And I go through the numbers too when it comes to that. It's crazy when it comes to the numbers when it comes to children. So I mean, honestly, I have a 3-year-old, and me and my wife already talked about it. He's not sleeping over anybody's house. Not sleepover stuff. You know, um, we just don't feel comfortable unless it's like her mom, my mom, or my brothers or her brother, that kind of thing. But yeah, none of that stuff. Anyway, Um, so I mean, overall, it's definitely good to hopefully get the help that you need, therapy, certain ways. There's certain women that probably will go through it and never like it never phases them or whatever. I guess good for them, but sometimes it's just so it's bad, and So there's an organization that I found called RAIN. Okay, it's RAINN. Okay, a rape, abuse, incest, and a national network. Okay, so they pretty much will help you with certain situations and like this. About it says that 59% of the perpetrators of this um are people that you know. Okay, and 34% is family members. So you have 59 that's acquaintances, and you have 34 that's actually family members that will sexually assault a child. According to these numbers that Rain came forward with. And it's a shame. It's a shame. Here's a hotline just in case. National Domestic Violence Hotline, 1-800-799-SAFE. That's 7233. So 1-800-799-SAFE, 7233. When I mentioned Rain before. Like I said, and also the shelters, of course, if you're trying to escape somebody or whatever. And actually, someone said that if you want to donate clothes or donate something like that, they would have to, I think she said they will pick this stuff up, or you have to drop it off at some type of office, but you will never get the address to the actual shelter, just in case if the man gets the address and then goes and gets whatever, tries to confront her, get her back, or whatever it may be. It's real serious. It's real serious, and it's real scary. So let me see if there's any no questions. No questions. Okay. Nothing. Okay, I just want to make sure. Anyway, so so these are the reasons why women are usually silent. Fear of retaliation. Um, Personal safety, of course. Professional, like you get fired and all this kind of stuff. Something like that happens, especially if it's superior. Stigma and shame, the judgment, the social judgment of coming forward, the self-blame, all those kind of things. What was it? It was that Nickelodeon show. They talked about this kid, this guy, this young man, and I think it's happened. Of course, that have to females, but this is the one I remember. Was this young kid that was 15 or 16 or something that was sexually assaulted by the guy, and when he we went to court, had all these people saying he's lying, he's this, he wouldn't, the perpetrator wouldn't do that or whatever, all this kind of stuff or whatever. And it's like, it's a shame. So anyway, lack of trust in the system when it goes to law enforcement. You don't really trust it. Some people don't trust the cops. The judicial system, the guy will probably be out, no problem, nothing will happen to him. The emotional or psychological barriers or trauma, stopping you from actually doing it, denial, you struggle to process to accept the assault actually occurred, just straight up denial. Financial dependence, you're dependent on whoever the person may be, the husband or boyfriend or whatever the case may be. You're so dependent on them. Social norms, cultural and social norms. This is what is expected of you. It's sex isn't that something that you're supposed to enjoy. It's supposed to be your job or something or whatever. Your gender roles. Lack of support, so you're isolated. So you're not around your friends, not around your family. So who are you gonna go turn to? You know what I'm saying? And so there's a time when re-traumatization, but there's a time when like you try to say what happened, or you don't want to relive it. It's just re-traumatizing to you. So that's another reason why people don't say anything. The impact on your family. So if there's a family member, will you say that your brother or father or whatever, or uncle or whatever, or a close family friend did something to you? That's gonna make it seem like whatever, it's gonna ruin the family dynamic or whatever the case may be. Legal immigration status, depending on what you are. Maybe if you are illegal, maybe you don't, you're worried about getting deported and stuff like that. So I mean, this is like really like a quick thing about it. Like I said, I'm not you could probably say, no, Shane. I mean, I was like I said, like I feel like maybe I'm not the one to talk about this, but I do want to talk about it because this channel, this group is supposed to be for women, helping women. Okay, in every aspect when it comes to physical health and mental health. Okay, so that's why I wanted to talk about this. Um, and then, like I said, it just kept on coming at me. It just kept on, like, there's so many different situations, and people kept on sharing things with me. And you know what? Some of the stuff I knew about, not about these people, but knew that it happens. But it just like I have to talk about it because, like I said, this channel is for women. This group is for women. This whole reason I'm doing this is for women. So if I'm not gonna talk about all the topics that pertains to women and pertains to their health and their well-being, it's shame on me for not doing it. So I hope you guys learn something from this. Hope I hope it doesn't traumatize somebody or bring things back to somebody though. But I mean, I hope that something, it can help somebody with certain things. I never heard about the company called Rain. um I knew certain things happen more often than it should, of course, when it comes to sexual assault, either women or adolescent child or whatever. But I didn't know the numbers were that bad. 59%. That's kind of crazy. 59% of acquaintances, and then, like I said, 34% it's family members. Yeah, and then, like I said, there's even people told me stuff before, like one of my clients said his wife was a daughter of, I think, 7 other women or sisters, sorry, 7 other sisters, a good amount of sisters, whatever. And the dad pretty much, I think, had his way with 3 or 4 of them, and one of them including his wife. And that's one of the reasons why she resorted to alcohol. And I just think that certain things, like one of the things that actually I skimmed over, I didn't even actually say, but it's like when something like that happens, like you're not in control. No one should ever be in that situation of not being in control of themselves or not being able to, whatever. But I feel like once you, like, say you resort to alcohol, you resort to drug abuse, because you can control that. You're in control now about what's going on. So, and I think that's why people most likely will go to lean more towards the drugs and the abuse side of it, substance abuse, and sometimes even with exercise as well too. Some people find like exercise, I can control exercise. Let me go exercise everything out of me and let me be, um, I guess, do something that I can control. I guess if that makes sense, but more positively, not drugs. But then, like I said, some people can overdo it and do too much exercise, or resort to food. Same thing, have too much food and all this kind of stuff. So, like I said, guys, I mean, I hope this helps some. I mean, if you feel like, hey, Shane, maybe you shouldn't talk about this or whatever, also let me know. I think that I should have, um but this group is for you guys. This group is to educate you guys in every aspect when it comes to pertaining to females, pertaining to women. But if any of you feel like maybe you shouldn't talk about this, let me know. I don't think that's a good idea not to talk about it, but just let me know. I mean, or if you guys want to have, more like real life conversation, not say real life, but nutrition and, that stuff is real, of course, but like, stuff like this more often, just please let me know. It's just heartbreaking, honestly. When one of my clients, she opened up to me. Like I said, I almost cried. I said it last week. I cried, and she's told me all this stuff, and it's heartbreaking. It's 2000. It's like, it's not like the medieval times or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is like, we're supposed to be more civilized. We're supposed to be more, controlling our baser instincts or whatever it is, and it's a shame. It's actually absolute shame. But anyway, guys, I mean, some other stuff I know I had to talk about, but I just wanted to study more about this and get my notes ready for this topic than honestly anything else. I think I wanted to talk. Oh yes, I want to talk about on the nutrition side now. I wanted to talk about um a client today told me how no, I'm working out, I work out, and I'm always working out or whatever, and all this stuff. And I said to her, it's like honestly though, you're trying to build muscle, but you're not giving your body what it needs to build that muscle. You don't make muscle. I mean, yeah, you don't make muscle out of carbs. You don't make muscle out of dietary fat, and you sure as hell don't make muscle out of thin air. You need protein. I don't care how you get it, if it's plant based or whatever it is, but you need protein. If you want to be more specific and get oh, it has to be a certain kind of a complete protein, all that kind of jazz when it comes to plant based. But that's another story. But you need protein. You need protein in your body to build muscle. End of story. And I feel like there's gonna be a confusing thing to a lot of people. They think, oh, I'm working out is fine. Or today, or actually this week, I realized something too. A client of mine upset about the results that they're getting or not getting, because they think that they can just do 2 times a week with me, and I give you homework to do for a reason. I give you, homework to do. You have to do it. You have to get at least a minimum 3 times a week to see change. So I had to break the news to them, about that. So unless you're gonna train with me 3 times a week, you're gonna have to do something on your own another day, something aggressive, something to stimulate change. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want to end on a brighter note because I feel like I kind of let this whole stream down. Um, what is good? Oh, you like I already talked about Father's Day. I had a good Father's Day. I ate a lot. A lot. I'm not gonna lie. Um, it was really good though. I had a good time. You know, it was really good. Father's Day for me. It's like, um, but anyway, guys. If there's no more questions, I'm not gonna like bore you any longer, and that's maybe a sign because this light is not really maneuvering properly right now. So it's probably a sign to end the stream right now. But if there's no more questions about anything, guys, I'll probably just let you guys go. But like I said, remember next month is just gonna be two streams. Not the week of 4th of July. It's gonna be the 8th and the 4th. No, the 8th and the 22nd. So the second. Oh, sorry. The second and the second and the third. No, the second and the fourth. Whatchamacallit? Mondays. Second and third Mondays. So like I said, guys, just one thing. I'm gonna put a poll and to see if you guys respond, please. Just let me know if it's like this is something that that was okay to talk about. If not, just let me know. I really think it was okay, but if you guys didn't think it was okay to talk about this stuff, I don't know. But anyway, wow, finishing early, but I mean, no questions. I don't want to hold on. I don't know, stay on too long than I'm more than I need to, because I really ran out of topics to talk about. But if you get a chance, watch Inside Out 2. Like I said, I heard it's good, and it definitely deals with mental health. I think it was a little girl who's the main character in it, and yeah, like I also said too, is if you're interested in personal workout plans, feel free to let me know. For the next is 90 days of programming for you, personalized, of course. And yeah, I mean that's it. All right, guys. So yeah, no questions. I see that somebody else just came on, but if you have any questions, feel free to stay in another minute or so. If you have any questions about anything, just please let me know. I just had to get it off my chest, pretty much. I had to talk about this serious issue that's plaguing women around the world. All right. Okay. All right. So no questions. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, ladies. Any other topics you want me to talk about? You want me to cover? You want to bring attention to? please don't hesitate to let me know. I will watch the video. I'm late. No, it's okay, Kim. It's okay, Kim. But thanks for joining me, though. Yeah, so thanks for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. And like I said, I'm gonna put a poll up to let me know if this topic was okay. Thank you, Christine. And yeah, all right, guys. Thank you so much. All right, have a fantastic evening, ladies. Bye.
Are you ready to transform your health and wellness journey? At Condappa Strength, I'm committed to helping you achieve your goals through my 3 pillars for results. First, I educate, equipping you with essential knowledge to understand your body and its needs. Then, I execute a tailored plan, ensuring every step is personalized to your unique lifestyle. Finally, I encourage, providing accountability and support every step of the way. Get ready to unlock your full potential and thrive in every aspect of your life. Visit me today and let's embark on this journey together. Check me out at condappastrength.com.